Guys, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. I am Kelly and welcome to my channel. If you're coming over from this collab, I'm so glad that you are here. Morgan from A Joyful Home invited me to do this with her and I'm so excited. I absolutely love her channel. I am learning so much from her and she's incredible. If you guys didn't know, she is 100% debt-free. Yeah, that's right. 100% debt-free, including her home. That's incredible. As you guys know, I paid off all of my student loan debt and consumer debt back in March. So I am also debt-free, but we are not homeowners. I rent, but that is so awesome, Morgan. I'm so excited for you and so excited for your future and what's going on with you. So welcome, welcome. If you're new, and this collab is 5 things I wish I knew before I started my debt-free journey. Yeah, there was a lot of learning that we did. There was a lot. So the number one thing that I learned is a budget isn't constricting. A budget isn't also just writing down everything that you owe, like all your bills and different things. That's not a budget. No. A budget is giving every single dollar a name and saying, this is what I'm spending my whole entire paycheck on. Every single penny is allocated. And if I have any money left over, it is going to whatever goal I'm working on. So if that is baby step 2, you're paying off your debts. If you are saving for a wedding like me, if you are in baby step 3 or, saving for retirement, whatever it is, it's going to that goal. If you're saving for a big vacation, whatever it is, it's going to that goal. And that's what a budget really is. So that is number 1. Number 2, I've talked about this a lot. It's not wise to buy a brand new car. Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way. A lot of you guys know what happened with my current car and how I got it. And as I was driving from Massachusetts to Florida, relocating when I was 18, my fuel pump decided to die like 120 miles north of where I live. So I had to drive that remainder in a tow truck because the car wouldn't drive. And then after that, just more and more things started breaking. It was bad. So I decided it was time for a new car after we had one bad repair. I don't even remember what it was, but it was more than the car was worth. So I decided to trade in my car, get a new car. And I wanted a car that wasn't going to give me any problems, that wasn't going to be an issue. And I wanted a brand new car because an old car, it could have issues and I don't know what they are. So that was the wise thing, right? Buy a whole new car and you won't have any issues whatsoever. Okay, I did that. Brand new car, 19 years old, and a $350 car payment. And I wish that if someone had talked to me and said, Kelly, buy a car that's a year too old, let them take the depreciation and not you, so that you're not killing them, eating that money. Yeah, wish I learned that. Definitely learned that the hard way. Never buying a brand new car again. Number 3, if you can't afford it in cash, don't buy it. Yeah, there's no putting on credit cards, taking out a loan, anything like that. No, like my wedding. We're having a $30,000 wedding and we wanted a lot bigger wedding, but no, because we're not taking out a loan. There's so many things that we had to say no to and people that we couldn't invite because we couldn't afford it. And so we had to say, sorry, this is all we can afford. And unless we can pay cash for it, which we're paying cash for a $30,000 wedding, and other than that, sorry, it's not happening. Number 4. Sinking funds. I didn't know what sinking funds were until I learned about Dave Ramsey and he started talking about them. So sinking funds are what you are saving like months ahead. So wedding fund, we're saving, for that. So every month I'm putting money in the sinking fund. You're not having like oh crap, it's November, next month is December, I better start saving for Christmas. Yeah, you're not having any of those moments because you started saving for Christmas back in January, and every single month you put a little bit on in your sinking funds, and that way December doesn't come and you're swipe, swipe, swipe on the credit card. No, sinking funds are a game changer. Game changer, game changer. I remember when I started doing sinking funds and did sinking funds for my car insurance. And if you pay with Progressive, it's 6 months of car insurance at once, you save like $200. So it's a $400 a year savings. And I'd never been able to pay that. And so I started doing sinking funds for it. And that first time I was able to make that payment, was over $1,000, and you know, it was no big deal because I had it in my account and I just transferred it over. It was my Capital One 360 account, and I started crying because I was like, this is such a relief. I'm able to save this money and not go into debt for it, not anything like that, and be able to save for it. And I have the money right here. It was incredible, incredible, incredible feeling. And lastly, number 5, you don't need to spend all of your money. I was always, I don't know how I got this mindset of not saving and just spending all of my money. I had, you know, $100 left in my account. Okay, that's $100 I can spend. And no, start building it up, building up your savings account, and, you know, putting money aside. And I was so bad with my spending habits. I would buy so much stuff on clearance because it was such a great deal and on clearance, especially clothes and shirts at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, you know, for $5, $10. Well, I got them because they were so cheap, but they didn't really fit right, and this and that, and the color, and it made me sweat or whatever it was. So it just sat in my closet. So was it a good deal? No. Was it a waste of $5, $10? Yes. Yeah, those spending habits were so bad. So now I don't need them, and instead I save the money. So that is my 5 tips and 5 things I learned before I started my debt-free journey. So guys, let me know your tips and your tricks and what you learned. You know, what were the hard mistakes that you had to learn? I would love to hear them for you. And again, don't forget to check out A Joyful Home. She will be linked down below in the description box. And if you're coming over from her channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe and stick around. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.